Hello, friends. How's it hanging? Great to be here with you all on this Friday. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Welcome in, everybody. Happy first Friday of June. Welcome in, those of you that are just joining us. My name is Anthony Castillo. Great to have you here. Alright, let me go ahead and get started with the stream here. Thanks for being here, my friends. Alright. There we go. Sorry. I was like, why can't I hear myself at this point? I think you guys couldn't hear me on my end. Sorry. As I was saying, all the YouTube stuff, and I posted it today earlier in the t-shirt. I can already tell I'm wearing it today because I bought it at my local Hot Topic store at Universal City Walk about a week ago on Friday, of course, last week when I was there. And I do love this shirt a lot, and I know a lot of people have been wearing this shirt very rarely and very often, but it's a pretty cool shirt, and I thought I show it off on stream. Yeah, it's officially in my clothing style now since I'm wearing it for today because I do love Prince, and of course it was so tragic that he passed away in like 2016. He died of obviously an overdose, which we all already knew at a time. So yeah. Oh, that's fair, Christopher. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. It's so hard nowadays to keep up with people's Discord and all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm just glad that I'm able to at least do things to have people keep up once in a while, because I know it gets so not like crazy, but sometimes I feel like it does, but it just gets so discombobulated with catching up on people's Discord every now and then. But we always tend to try to do our best to catch up and see what everybody else is doing as well, because usually it's so funny with like Twitch nowadays, with like especially when you're streaming on Twitch, like there's always this thing where it's like people will often stream on their off days, which is rare because obviously they have something else going on in their lives, which is understandable, which I totally get. And yeah, this all depends on how well people are able to process these things and trying to able to switch the days and times and whatever, because there's always going to be a day where a last minute thing shows up in their own life and they just have to say, hey, I got this going on. The next day we were wondering if I can do it and stream on this time on this day, and then people are like, yes, and some people can't because there's a lot of things going on with other people's lives around the world, including the US and the Europe friendly time zones as well. So it's all just a bunch of discombobulated things going on around here and there. But it's rare to just have people come to your streams and just when they're able to do so on themselves. So which I understand and respect, because again, going back to that part, I just feel like people have so many things to do nowadays. Whether it's trying to get stuff done or just trying to get everything settled once in a while. But it all depends on how we do these things from time to time on, and so on and so forth, but that's that for now, I guess. And yeah, all right, let me just try to fix the brightness levels here since I'm already here. Let's see, let me fix exposure real quick. Oh, that's probably why. And then this too as well. Let's see here. It's a little bit dark, but I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe just lower the blinds just a bit, so we can probably make things a bit more smooth here. Okay, I know it looks a bit dark in here, but I'm gonna try to fix that real quick. Let's see here. It's a bit better, but I'm gonna try to see if I can just make some adjustments for now. I think that I'll probably do it for its own good cause. And yeah, welcome on in, friends. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all very much. And requests are open, by the way, so guys, so feel free to drop your song requests, and as well as picking out a live learn request as well, which I am taking as suggestions for today. So you've got a live learn request, just let me know. I'm currently going to be taking up to at least 5 live learns for now, and I want to go too much on these crazy live learns, but I do love people taking live learns requests and suggestions. So if you have any, just let me know. And yeah, welcome on in, friends. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. And once again, song requests are open, friends, so feel free to add some songs to the song list. And in the meantime, I'm gonna drop in a song request that I want to do that I haven't done in a while actually here. And yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for being here. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do for today's stream? I'm just gonna keep looking in right now. I think I'm gonna do a country song to sort of stream here. And alright, like I said, requests are open, everybody. Feel free to drop your song requests if you have any. I'm also taking live learn requests. As I said before, I'm taking live learn suggestions. So if there's a song that's not on my song list, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat by typing in !LL and song and artist. And I know, Christopher, you always have good live learn suggestion ideas. So if you have one too as well, my friend, you're more than welcome to drop it in the chat as well, since you're here now. And yeah, alright, friends, thanks for being here. Good to have you all here. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna do a Girl on Fire. Then let's do treat those afterwards. Followed by Interviewed by Ed Sheeran, which we have not played that one in a hot minute, so I'm always down to just play whatever I'm feeling for right now at the moment. So yeah, in that case, I was doing some grocery shopping earlier as to why I was running super late to stream today, because usually I stream around 12 p.m. my time, which is Pacific time, and as to why I was pushing stream later at the time, because I was doing laundry as well as grocery shopping with my dad. So that explains everything else. So that's that for now. Let's see here. I'm gonna do Small Town by John Mellencamp. After that, alright, cool. These are just the 5 songs I'm gonna warm up with. So, like I said, if anybody's got any song requests or live learns requests, feel free to let me know. And thanks for being everybody. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. Great to have you here. Alright, we're gonna do The Older I Get up first. I'm gonna move this amp on the side of my head here. That's fine. No biggie. Okay. Hit my tablet so I can got the chords for this song in particular, and yeah, okay. Get that going here. Where I get is up first. Okay, we got the chords. We're all good now. Alright, let me go ahead and make sure that everything's all good here as well. Make sure that my amp is connected as well. Let me see here. I was about my tea, by the way, too, as well. So I have strawberry with squeezed lemon tea at the moment, so which I haven't had in a minute here. So I also have my coconut water as well as my regular water bottle as well for today. So I know nobody talks about this on the stream as much as they do, but I feel like it's really just important to let people know what I'm drinking, of course, depending on my beverage, because I'm trying to avoid drinking juice and soda right now, because my health, obviously, which I don't want to get into, but it is what it is, and kind of just have to just know that sometimes drinking water is the best way to replenish your thirst, obviously. So yeah, that's that for now. And yeah, all right, cool. Let me turn this just a bit here. Okay, I got my guitar, and we should be good for jamming. All right, thanks for being everybody. Happy Friday once again to you all. Cool. Alright, I'm done this one in a hot minute. It's been a while since I've played this song on stream. Okay, let's take the sanders off. Get comfy and cozy, of course, for today. Alright. Hopefully you can see me. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Very interesting. Hopefully it's not the cable that's all messed up, because let's try it, because that's never happened before, I don't think. Ooh, good request. Thanks for doing that, Mon. Appreciate it. Interesting. Hold on. Hold up. Let's try it. That's strange. Hold on. Let's see what's up with this amp. Sorry about the noise. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Ellie? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. You guys are now following our fellow friend Ellie Hart, who is an amazing, incredible, independent singer-songwriter from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, I believe. But it's good to see you, Ellie. We're just about to sing some songs here, actually, and we're trying to figure out if my amp sounds clear because I'm trying to fix my amp input on my cable, obviously. So I know you can hear that, but I'm trying to make it work right now. As you can see, I'm a little bit struggling behind here, but hey, we're here anyway. So thanks for being here, Ellie. Good to see you as always. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic Friday afternoon or evening. But thanks for being here. We're just about to do a country song here right now, as of right now, as I try to get my sound right here. And all right, cool. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Instead of using this amp, because I feel like it's not doing it any justice, I'm trying to reset it, see if that makes any helps or not. But I'll probably do it for now, actually. Okay, there we go. It probably did this reset itself, so that's that. I'm doing good, yeah. Like I said, it's Friday, so I just got home not too long ago from grocery shopping with my dad, so yeah, I'm kind of just about to do the song anyway, so since I'm already here with you guys, so yeah, alright, cool. I think I've had to reset the amp, and I think it's all good now, so alright. This is called The Older I Get by Alan Jackson. I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. The older I get, the more I think. You only get a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. The older I get, the truer it is. People you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years, yeah. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a line got your back. The older I get, the better I am. Knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink and drive, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. I don't mind all the lights and all the times I laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I got more to say. The older I get, the thankful I feel for the life I've had, and all the life I'm living still. Sounds good, Ellie. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Alright, cool. That was called The Older I Get. Sort of was on the stream here. Thanks for being everybody. And no worries at all. Again, take care, Ellie. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you again next week on Tuesday on your stream, of course, for some requests as always. And alright, cool. Alright, you guys, we're still how can I say this? Can't even talk right now. It's Friday, and like I said, I'm currently taking requests like I always do, and I'm also taking live learn suggestions as well. So if you got any live learn suggestions that you have for me that I've never played before on stream, you're more than welcome to type it in chat by typing in exclamation point LL and song and artist, and that's it. And yeah, alright, since you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and bump up on your requests to near the top of the queue as well, since I know you've been waiting patiently to hear one of your songs here. So I'm gonna move both of these up. I'm gonna be doing that, and yeah, alright, cool. Thanks for the claps as well, appreciate that. Alright, cool. We got some Going on Fire by Alicia Keys coming up next on the song list here, and yeah, and happy Friday, everybody. Appreciate you all for stopping in and hanging out with me on this first Friday of June, you guys. I can't believe it's already Friday. What the heck happened to this week? I tell you, it just flies by, you know. It just keeps coming and just keeps going, you know. And I love that. I really do. It's crazy. Anyways, I want to share my token of gratitude to you guys, and I want to say thank you everybody who's been supporting my YouTube channel, which is amazing. So thank you so much to all of my YouTube viewers out there. You guys know who you are, and I really appreciate you all supporting my channel as it just keeps growing. It just keeps, counting with numerous amount of viewers as I keep posting them every single week, every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting around 10 a.m. my time. And I really appreciate everyone who's been, at least liking the videos and commenting on them as well, and which means a lot to me. So thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much, and I say that proudly because you guys are just like my best friends on Twitch, because y'all keep making this stream the best safe space on stream ever. So thank you to everybody who's been constantly doing that and always just being so kind to me and just always just being a part of my Twitch community, which is just really just means a lot to me that you guys are just able to just do the best that you can. I really appreciate that. So thanks everybody, and I really appreciate you all, and cheers everybody. Alright, moving on. We're gonna do some Alicia Keys here now, since we haven't done this one in a hot minute. And alright, here we go. We haven't done this one in a while. Alright, that's that for now. But in the meantime, I also do have a couple of live learn options that I did have in mind that I want to try on stream for today for funsies. Because why not? And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but maybe you are. Macy Peters is an independent singer-songwriter. She used to be a pop musician that writes pop music. Now she turned herself into this folksy pop artist, I guess. She released a new album just 2 weeks ago in May. So I've been loving this song of hers called Flat Earth, I believe, which is a new song that I really dig. It kind of just spoke to me and kind of just touched me in the best way possible, and I think that's one of the most awesome songs that I've ever heard of hers. So I'm definitely gonna think about probably potentially live learning one for today for funsies on stream today, which I'm super stoked about, but never done before, and I've always wanted to try to live learn this song of hers for quite some time now actually. So I'm looking forward to live learning on stream. So if anybody wants to request that one as live learn for me, please feel free to do so yourself, because we're only taking up to at least 5 live learns for today. And yeah, so go ahead, and if anybody wants to throw that in for me as a live learn, you're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, all right, cool. Let me get my capo. I believe it's somewhere here. If not, that's right there. Okay, wanted to make sure of that. Okay, all right, you guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all so much, and I hope that this upcoming weekend for you guys, is positive and just encouraging. Whatever it is you get up to this weekend, I hope it's a good one, of course. And all right, I'm sure I'm in tune as well before I move on. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I think we should be okay for now, actually. Alright, this is called Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Here we go. She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living the world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe. She looking far away, oh. She got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Oh. She got her hand in the clouds, and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Looks like a girl, but she's a flame. So bright she can burn your eyes. better look the other way. You can try, but you never forget her name. She's on top of the world. Hottest of the hottest girls say, oh, we got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got our head in the clouds and we're not coming down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Everybody saying that she goes by, till they see the flame that's in her eyes. Watch when she's lighting up the night. Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely world. But she's gonna let it burn, baby, burn, baby. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, 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 she's just a girl and she's on fire. Alright, cool. That was Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. I hope your friends enjoy that one. Alright, cool. Chris enjoyed that song, by the way. Alright, we got some Cheap Thrills coming up next, and we got your request up next. By the way, Mon, since you're already here, we're gonna do some Cage Elephant followed by some Imagine Dragons after that, and then we got some Ed Sheeran and some John Mellencamp afterwards as well. And yeah, thanks for being here, friends. Always good to have you all here and vibing out and just chatting with me, of course. And of course, I'm gonna give a shout out to Ellie Hard Music, who was here earlier, but she had to take off to pick up her kiddo from her daycare, I believe it was. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, massive shout out to Ellie Hart, of course, who is another fellow Canadian music streamer here on Twitch. I assume I think you already probably shouted out for her as well. So thank you, Christopher, for doing that earlier. I wasn't sure if you shouted her out or not, but thank you for doing that, of course. And all right, cool. That's that. Thanks for being here, you guys. And all right, cool. All right. Moving on with Cheap Thrills by Sia. Love the song so much. It's one of my favorite songs to vibe, especially on a Friday, of course. And all right, cool. And speaking of Cheap Thrills, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I finally caught up listening to one of my favorite podcasts on Spotify called Tower 4. I'm currently on Season 4, Episode 5, so I'm not going to spoil it, but it's pretty good podcast show, by the way. So it's about a guy named Mike who's like this firefighter who once lived in Wyoming, but now is based in Alaska at the moment. So he's basically trying to get his life together as he tries to, find and meet with people that he's never talked to before, but, he's always trying to make his life easier with whatever he's dealing with. But yeah, it's a pretty good show. I highly recommend checking it out. Again, there are all 4 seasons on there, and why don't you check it out yourself? You're more than welcome to do so. And again, there's podcast is called Tower 4. It's on Spotify Pocket. You just search it up on Spotify, it'll obviously pop up. And it's a pretty good show. I definitely recommend anybody who's into podcasts like myself. I think there's only 3 episodes left of season 4. While I'm still able to at least listen to it after stream for today, which I'm gonna do obviously. So looking forward to that as well. And yeah, I can't wait to just listen to the podcast and just catch up on these episodes that I'm currently listening to at the moment. But not like right now, but after stream basically today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just listening to episode 5, which I'm still currently in the middle of at the moment because I was listening to it earlier in my dad's car, obviously. So I would just just cruise along, just listen to the story, and of course the story does get not like dark, but I just feel like the story itself just had some curse words basically, which I'm not a fan of obviously, but a lot of it is just not hitting towards me, which I'm not a big fan of obviously. So yeah, I don't like curse words at all. It's a bad habit that people have when they have basically like a potty mouth when they start cursing obviously stuff. So yeah. All right. We're gonna go and do the song now since I've been napping for a little bit too long now actually. So this is called Cheat Throws by Sia, and I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, but I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat, I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. Keep going here. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta pay my nails, high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. I got all I need. I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat, I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. I love cheap thrills. I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat, I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. Oops. Sorry about that. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills, so I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat, I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. La 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 la, love cheap thrills. La 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 la, I love cheap thrills. La 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 la, I love cheap thrills. La 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 la, love cheap thrills. Alright, cool. That was Cheap Thrills by Sia. Hope you guys enjoy that song. Alright, cool. We got some KJ11 coming up next for Mon, followed by some Imagine Dragons after that, and some Ed Sheeran, some John Mellencamp, and so go ahead and throw your live ones in, guys. If you guys got any for today, just let me know. We're gonna be here for another 2.5 hours now, since we already hit that 1 hour mark at this right now. So, all right. All right. Let me go ahead and fix my camera once more, since I'm starting to feel like it's starting to get a little dark here. And all right. All right. Hopefully this will probably do for now. Let's see. Let me go ahead and also fix the camera. Oh, that's too much. Never mind. I'll just leave it where it is for now. Thanks for the crowds, by the way, Mon. I appreciate you for being here as well. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with me on this Friday afternoon. If you don't mind me asking, Mon, in the nicest way possible, where in the world are you about? Are you in Central Time, East Coast, or European time? I've kind of been curious about this for a long time now, because I know I always try to ask, first before people respond to me where they're from or where they're watching from. So let me know. Thanks for the claps too as well, because I appreciate you, buddy, as well. So, all right, cool. Okay, we're gonna do some cage elephant here. This is once again In the Red for the Wicked. It's always a fun song to jam on as well, which I honestly don't mind. I mean, I'm not mad about it at all. Alright. It's been a minute since we've done this one as well. This is a fun one. Alright, here we go. Let me get the chords for this. Alrighty, we're gonna keep going here. Alright, here we go. This is In the West for the Wicked by KJ11, and I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. Oh, I'm trying again. Last time. I was walking down the street when out of the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I'd never seen a man who looked so alone. Could you use a little company? If I pay the right price, your evening will be nice and you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet thing when you do this to yourself. She looked at me and this is what she said. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Don't you know I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked. I took it close our eyes for good. To go on here. Not even 15 minutes later, I'm still walking down the street when I saw a shadow of a man creep out of sight. Then he walked from behind and put a gun to my hand. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. If you try to make him move out, don't think twice. I say, you can have my car, but first you know I gotta act. But want your mother wanna live this kind of life. He said, ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down, I can't hold back. But you know I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. We're going here once more. Now a couple hours passed and I was sitting at my house. The day was winding down and coming to an end. So I turned the TV and flipped it over to the news, and what I saw, I almost couldn't comprehend. I saw a preacher man because he taking money from the church. His stuff is breaking count with the righteous dollar bills. But I don't say much because I know we're all the same. Or yes, we all seek out to satisfy this will. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees, yeah. We got bills to pay, we got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free, yeah. I know we can't slow down, we can't hold back. Don't you know we wish we could. So no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Alright, cool. That was going to rest for the wicked by S11 going on tomorrow for that request. Thanks for that request, man. I appreciate it. Alright, cool. We got ourselves some Imagine Dragons coming up next. And one of the songs left in the queue, guys. So if anybody wants to keep continuing to add some more songs on the song list, please feel free to add some more tunes, you guys. Feel free to add some more songs to the song list, you guys. Alright. Alright, cool. Awesome. Keep going here. What to do now? Some Imagine Dragons. This is Thunder, which I love this one a lot as well. Right, cool. Alright. Bye, Dad. Alright. Thanks, friends, for being here on this Friday with me. Appreciate y'all for just being your true selves, and I really mean it. It really means a lot to me. So thanks, friends, for just being here for me and just hanging out with me, of course. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm super grateful for each and one of you guys, including you, Christopher, as well as you, Mom, for being here for me. And like I said, I'm currently taking live learn requests as well, so if you got any live learn requests, you guys, to add both of you, you're more than welcome to drop it in the chat, and we'll get right to it for today. So let me know what you guys want to hear for today on this Friday. I'm just always down to learn new songs on stream every single week for Fridays only. So alright, cool. Let's keep going here. Right, here we go. This is called Thunder by Imagine Dragons, and I hope you're enjoying this one. Here we go. Just a young guy with the quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my own life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a saying in the foyer. Take a number, I was lightning before the thunder. Thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 thunder. Kids are laughing in my classes while we're scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Jimmy Mom being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. You're always riding in the backseat, sailing on the stage while people clapping in the nosebleeds. Thunder, 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 thunder. thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder. Something like that. I'm going to do that song, by the way. Thanks for that request. Appreciate it. Alright. Awesome. Alright, we got some Ed Sheeran up next, and the song that you guys think should be in here, everybody. Appreciate you all very much. And don't forget to check out my YouTube video, guys. I just posted it today, this morning as well. So it's a brand new, what do you call it? YouTube video of me singing a Randy Travis country song called Heart of Hearts, which I haven't done. And I don't want to stand forever, but I think it's my first attempt doing that one as well. So again, it's a brand new song to me, basically, since I've never covered it before over a new channel as well. So there's that as well. Alright. We got some Ed Sheeran coming up next from the song list, you guys. So thanks for being here as well. Appreciate you all so much. And yeah, thanks for the crowds as well. Appreciate it. Alright, let's keep going here. We're going to do some interviews because it has been a long time since I've done this one on stream for today. Because why not, you know? We do love a good Ed Sheeran song, even though it's been a hot darn minute since I've done this song on stream. You know, I don't get to play it very often, but I feel like I should, you know, because, you know, it's always nice to give some songs some love, even though they don't get enough love a lot these days, but I try to, at least for my own good, you know, for my own good diligence, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this on cable 3, obviously, since I'm already playing on the guitar for now. And yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, sounds good. And Mon, take care, friend. Thanks for being here, and I hope you rest easy, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you, and hope you come back on Monday for some more tunes and all that stuff. Take care, bud. Thanks for being here. Alright, this is Interviewed by Sharon, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. I've been depressed since you left, trying to fill the hole with wine. Stop the drugs when she came, feeling like them both for night. If you reach and no reply, I'll see you when I see you, man. You can talk me through the fall. I feel don't know if I cannot try to cope, not the past. It turns it on the size. How they will have to process, but don't take the same advice. Remember what I say. So the morning's filled with fear, can't get a handle on my grief. When every memory turns a tear, it's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the ending of our youth when pain starts taking over? Just to know if I can never just let it go. Everything's falling apart when love is real, there's never closure. I guess it's all part of life, but I can't help but feel low. We spend our youth with arms and hearts wide open, and then the dark gets in, and that's the end of youth. I've been lost since 18, but pretend it's all alright. On my arms, let it fall. The trying to end my life with just a boy at the start. Then I'm like a man, you were meant to be my friend. And on the tape that you can disengage to create. Try and reinvent the wheel, no one knows what they want. So just give me what I feel. If I sip and get high, I know the flow is always near. When I'm down, I never see you. When I'm up, you won't appear. It's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the end of our youth when pain starts taking over? I just don't know if I can never just let it go. Everything's falling apart, but love is real, there's never closure. I guess that's all part of life, but I can't help but feel low. We spend our youth with arms and hearts wide open, and then the dark gets in and that's the end of youth. It's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the end of our life when pain starts taking over? Just a new fire, can never just let it go. Everything's falling apart, and love is real, there's never closure. Guess it's all part of love, but I can't help but feel low. I spend the youth with arms and hearts wide open, and then the dark gets in and that's the end of you. Spend the youth with arms and hearts wide open, and then the dark gets in and that's the end of you. Alright, cool. That was called Interviewed by sharing you guys to that song, by the way. You know, it's been a while since I've done that one on stream as well. And alright, cool. Alright, we have one song left in the queue, guys. So if anybody wants to request some song or some live learns, feel free to do so. And thanks everybody for just being your true selves. I appreciate it a lot. And alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna switch guitars for this one because, you know, why not? In the meantime, go ahead and throw some requests if anybody's got any song requests or live learn suggestions for me for today. Otherwise, I'll just randomly pick some from my own to live learn for today. And yeah, alright, cool. Oops. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see here. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. Switching amps. Alright. Just gonna set this down here for now, and cool. Cape off this guitar as well. Oh, it's not even on. That's funny. That's a first. I didn't even realize it until now. Oh my goodness. One second. Okay. I believe it's gotta be. Let me see here. Is it this one? Okay. It's connected for right now, actually. Not reconnected. This is fine. Okay. I think we should be good. I had to connect my guitar amp here. Pick one. Sorry about that. Okay, we should be good for now. Okay. Alright. Let's do this next song. It's called Small Town by John Camp. And I hope your friends enjoy this one. It's been a minute since we've done this one. Here we go. Just saying now, Satan was looking at big town. But I'm in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Alright, cool. That was Small Town by John Cam. Hope you guys enjoyed that song. Alright, cool. That was fun. I haven't done one in a long little while actually. I like that one a lot. It's one of my favorites. To also jam on a Friday, of course. And alright, there are no songs in the queue, but if you want to cause a live one, Christopher, now that you're still here, my friend, you're more than welcome to drop one in the chat in the song list if you like. And but if not, I'll definitely do a live learn of a Maisie Peters song that I've never actually been wanting to try here on stream. And thanks for the class, by the way. And yeah, like I said, if you've got a live one, Christopher, just let me know. I'd love to do a live one for you, my friend, since you're the only mod here for right now. But just let me know what you want to hear. And I know you always have great taste in music when you show me a song that I've never heard before. But again, you're more than welcome to drop in the chat as a live learn if you want. And just let me know what you want to hear, my friend. Thanks for being here, by the way. Good to see you as always. In the meantime, I'm going to live learn a Maisie Peters song called Flat Earth. And I know there should be chords available for that song, hopefully, now that Maisie Peters dropped a new album 2 weeks ago. And which is obviously good. So hopefully there's chords available for this song because I've been wanting to try to learn this song for quite some time now, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat for now. And yeah, I'm going to live learn the song now because why not? And alright, cool. Let's see here. I'm bringing my live learn text sign. Right, we should be good. Okay, it's gonna be a live learn in progress since I'm learning a song for the first time ever on stream for today. And alright, cool. Let's do it. Of course, I gotta beat myself because of DMC, obviously. So I don't want to get copyright strikes here on my channel, obviously. So there's that, and hopefully it should be good to for this song because I'm down to try it on stream for the first time. Okay. Come on, give me some chords, please. Yes. There is. Nice. Alright. Now let's listen to this song once because I have heard it before, but I just want to do it again for funsies because why not? Okay, I'm going to my Spotify real quick. So again, it's going to be a live learn of Maisie Peters' Flat Earther, and this is one of the most iconic, beautiful songs I've ever heard in my entire life. And this song actually made me cry only once now, actually, but we're actually learning it again for the first time on stream, so it's gonna be a good one. So should be fun. All right. And now I'm a big fan of Maisie Peters, by the way, in case y'all don't know, but now I am, and I like the song just because I just think it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. But you want to listen along on your own, you're more than welcome to do so as well. And alright, I'm going to be myself because I'm not trying to get DMC strikes, however, on my channel, so I'm going to do that now. Alright, here we go. think kind of got the idea now how the song goes now because it has been a little while since I've heard this one as well. So I'm gonna do an actual live learn of song now called "Flat Earth" by Maisie Peters. My first time doing it on stream, so wish me luck, you guys. Fingers crossed that I make it through this song. So my first time doing it. So here we go. This is called "Flat Earth" by Maisie Peters, and I hope your friends enjoy this song. Here we go. So stubborn and so dumb. Months waiting on your holy rapture, just to realize you are never gonna come. Down where it homes, still in there, trying to make a man out of stillness and thin air. Something like that. That was actually my first time not doing it so badly, but I did my best. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, by the way. That was called Flat Earth by Maisie Peters. Thanks for adding to that song list there, Christopher. Appreciate it as always. And yeah, that was cool. Nice. It actually felt good to get off my chest, even though I never done it before. So yeah. Cool. What a great tune that is, actually. Even though that was actually my third time listening to that song now, since I'm kind of, getting familiar as I come and go. So, yeah, that was sick. Nice. Alright. If anybody's got any live learns, or Christopher, you've got a live learn requests, feel free to throw it in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing some more live learns. And alright. Let's see. I think I have probably one mine that I did want to try for funsies that I don't believe I've ever done before, but I have covered it over my YouTube channel, but I just want to just do it for funsies. This is called You Will Not Lose by Glenn Campbell, but I have heard this song already, so there's no point in me, just listening to this song since I already know it already, so. But again, I did post it on my YouTube channel, and it's got a couple of views already on my YouTube channel as well. I think it has 14 views already, so there's that, which is good. So yeah, it's gonna be a new Glenn Campbell live learn called You Will Not Lose, since I'm really familiar with this tune as well. So, and then yeah, this could be our second live learn for today, so I'm always down to just try something new for the first time. And yeah, let's see what else that I can probably do. Let's see. Let's do some Eddie Money actually, and I'll come back to it later if it picks up in my mind. For right now, I'm just gonna do this one song by Eddie Money called Big Crash, which I'm not done in a minute here for funsies. And then we'll do another John Camp song called Authority Song, which we haven't done here in a little while now actually, which I do love a lot, the vibe on a Friday, of course. And then, alright, and go ahead and request some more songs, you guys. Thanks for being here, by the way, whether you've chatted, whether you've lurked. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all very much. And it's going to be another second live one for today, since it's my second one for today, of course. So that's that. And all right, cool. This is You Will Not Lose by Maisie Peters. What am I saying? My brain is not wanting to say the right words today. What is going on with me? That's not by Maisie Peters. She doesn't sing that song. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. There's a live learn of Glenn Campbell's You Will Not Lose, which I've never done before, but my first time doing it on stream for the first time ever. So, alright, here we go. This is that song. Here we go. Stars in your mind, all about them zodiac signs. But don't you worry about it, you will not lose. Not if you use your heart. Alright, cool. That was called You Will Not Lose by Glenn Campbell. Please enjoy that song, by the way. And, alright, cool. That was fun. Alright, if you don't mind adding that one to my sonnet as well, Christopher, since you're here, obviously. So, let's go ahead and add that one to the sonnet since I'm already used to hearing that song a couple of times now already. So, that's that for now. And, yeah. Alright, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, in the meantime, I think I'm gonna do another live run by Graham Campbell as well. This is gonna be called Southern Nights, and I've never done this one before, but I have heard this one a couple of, I think about like 2 times now actually, but I'm just willing to try this one on stream as well, which is a new song that I've never done before, but it's gonna be a fun one, of course. And yeah, this is a new one. It's gonna be our third live run out of these 2 songs that I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna be kind of just separating live runs by just singing a couple of songs and then doing another live run, of course. So that's that for now. And yeah, alright, cool. Awesome. Thanks for being here, by the way, Christopher. Always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for popping by and hanging out with me on this Friday, on your Friday night, basically. I know it's already almost halfway to 9 p.m. your time zone, of course. So appreciate you for modding. Appreciate you for just being here for me and taking your mod duties very seriously. And yeah, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. Good to see you as always. Alright, let's do this next song. This is The Big Crash by Eddie Money. And I think that's one in a little while actually. Let's do that. I love this one for funsies. This is, I think I'm doing this one because of guitar, since I've never done it before, so alright. Let's do it. Alright, cool. Let's do it. This is The Big Crash by Eddie Money. And I hope you're friends with this one. But before we do, let me just quickly also fix my camera before I sing the song, because I know it's starting to get a little dark in here, obviously. So I'm gonna do that real quick while I'm here. Let's see. Alright, I should probably do it for now. And I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit too, I don't know, messy. Maybe I can try to put the lights on in here in my bedroom, the other light that I have here, because it's obviously, better for me, I guess. So, yeah. Alright. 1 second. Let me quickly do this real quick. Hell, but... Okay. That's connected. I'm going to quickly connect my lights here real quick now that I'm here, since I already have it adjusted here on my stream. So the no stream is a little bit weird right now and janky, but I'm gonna get this on real quick while I'm setting it up. Okay, let's see here. Just getting these lights set up and ready. Okay, we should be good. These lights. Okay, that's a bit better actually. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and fix my camera settings now again once more, since I don't really need the exposure going a bit too far to negative side here. Let's see. That's a little bit okay actually for now, since I'm already having my lights on in here, which actually makes it a bit more better now. Okay, alright, awesome. I think that's good for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this song now for reals. Alright. Alright, this is called The Big Crash by Eddie Money, and I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. Well, she's always been a good girl, but she's always lived in a carnal world. Stick the mega from her mommy's purse. Mother said it only got worse. But she ran with kids much older. All the things they told her to do. Doing QOTD because they were in. Now she's heading for the big crash. She's running with the white trash. The girl is moving too fast. She's heading for the big crash. The big crash. The big crash. Well, I wish she'd listen to me. Tell her about the things he doesn't see. Tell her now before it gets too late. Now she's heading for the big crash. She's running with the white trash. Girl is moving too fast. She's heading for the big crash. The big crash. The big crash. He was a shame I'm gonna down. Seems that she's growing up now. When was she realized that they're cutting her down to size? The big crash. Girl is moving too fast. Headed for the big crash. Going places where she shouldn't have been. Doing crazy things because they were in. She's heading for the big crash. She's running with the white trash. Girl is moving too fast. Heading for the big crash. The big crash. She's heading for the big crash. She's running with the white trash. Girl is moving too fast. Heading for the big crash. Big crash. She's heading for the big crash. Running with the white trash. Girl is moving too fast. She's heading for the big crash. Big crash. Running with the big trash. Girl is moving too fast. She's heading for the big crash. Big crash. Big crash. Alright, something like that. I'm going to do that song, by the way. That was called The Big Crash by Eddie Money. And, yeah. Alright, cool. Thanks for being your friends. Appreciate y'all for lurking and hanging out with me, of course. Alright, so we're going to do some Authority song now by John Mellencamp. Alright, cool. Just going to make sure that I get this right, of course. Okay, let's do this next song by John Mellencamp for funsies. This is called Authority Song. I've done this one in a little while as well. Alright, cool. Okay. This is Authority Song by John Mellencamp. It is my first time doing acoustic guitar, which I normally do on electric, but kind of just switching up just for now. And see how this goes. So here we go. This is Authority song by John Mellencamp, and I hope your fans enjoy this one. Here we go. Something like that. Which is that song, by the way? That was called Authority Song by John Mellencamp, which I've not done in a little while now. But that was always a fun song, too, as well, to jam on. You guys enjoyed that, by the way. And, yeah. Alright, cool. We're going to do another live learn here now. I think this is my third live learn for tonight now, actually, since we're back-to-back live learning songs that I've never done before on stream. So, this is going to be another Glenn Campbell song called Southern Nights. I've only heard the song probably once or twice now, actually, but it's been a long time since I've heard it. But I might as well do this on electric guitar for now, since I'm switching instruments once more again. Alright, cool. That's that for now. Alright, cool. Alright. Awesome. Thank you for being here, Chris. I appreciate you for sticking around and being here for today and tonight, whatever. And yeah, it was good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Alright. Let's keep going here. This is Southern Nights, which I've never done before, but again, I've only heard this song twice now, but it has been a very long time since I've heard this song as well, so gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this song because I have heard the introduction of the melody line on the guitar parts, and I kind of know it vaguely, but I would try my best to figure out the notes because again, it's my first time doing it here on stream, so it is a good song as a matter of fact, and I think it's one of the most iconic songs Glenn Campbell ever wrote at the time in the early 70s, I believe it was when he released it in 1971, I believe, somewhere around there, but I could be wrong on that part, but I know he released it some time in the early 70s, I believe, but it's a cool song. I think most of you guys know that song, maybe you know this one as well, Christopher, but yeah, it's pretty cool, like, early, like, 70s, like, I don't know, it's not like necessarily, I wouldn't call it folk, but it's kind of like this country, like, hip, I don't know, sway, like, country sort of vibe song, I guess. So yeah, that's that for now. Okay, let's see, let's figure it out what I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's see. How does this introduction of this song part go? I think it's something like. I think I kind of got it. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's just the little mini part. I think I kind of got it already. Anyways, this is called Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell, and I hope you're friends with this one. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let me put a reverb on this part because, or what I like to call a dual voice part reverb moderation for this part. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. This is called Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. This is our third liner for tonight, and I hope you're friends with this one. Here we go. Southern nights. Have you ever felt the southern night? Free as a breeze, not to mention trees whistling. Till then you know that love so. Southern nights. Just as good even when you close your eyes. I apologize, and by anyone who can truly say that he has found a better way. Southern skies. Have you ever noticed southern skies? It's a precious beauty light just beyond the eye. It goes running through your whole life and stories told of old man. He and his dog that walked the old land. Every flower touched his cold hand and he slowly walked by. Weeping willows a cry for joy. Keep going here. That's not the end of the song, but here we go. Feels so good. Feels so good, it's fighting. But I could stop this world from fighting. Mr. Please, like this and many others in the trees. Blow in the night and the southern skies. Southern nights, they feel so good, it's funny. Wish I could stop the world from fighting. Something like that. Which is that song, by the way? That was called Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. Let's actually add that one to the song since I already know it already since I've heard that song twice now actually. So let's add that one, Christopher. If you don't mind me saying that, but that's a pretty cool song. I think it's one of the most iconic '70s songs Glenn Campbell wrote at the time when he was still at Capitol Records at the time. So yeah, that's a fun one. I like that one. It's super cool, very catchy too, especially with the melody and like guitar lick they just did, which I don't know how I figured it out myself, but I just sort of winged it, Oh my gosh, Glenn Campbell and his like not his crazy lyrics, but I just think some of his signature lyrics are just always so iconic when I'm just listening to the song, back to back, of course, which is always nice, of course, and yeah. All right, cool. That was so fun, by the way. That's such a great song. All right, let's see. If you have a live learn for me to sing to play for today, Christopher, let me know. Or otherwise, I'll just be here and just sing some songs for today. And yeah, all right. Southern nights. Thanks for doing that, by the way. You ever had that feeling like whenever you watch streamers, Christopher, like there's this thing on Twitch where after they had just finished singing a song, they sing it back to themselves a cappella, which I just did just now because I don't do that very often, but it just happens to me when I feel like I'm just, singing your favorite, like a favorite song that I like, and I just feel like it's just one of the most funniest things people streamers do on Twitch is when they sing the same song that they just sung back to themselves a cappella, and it's so funny that they do that on streams every now and then. They just can't help it. It's just so funny, and I just think it's funny that people do that nowadays. Which is rare because nobody ever does that on stream all the time. They always finishing the song and then sing the same song back themselves a cappella, which is so cool. And I think it's funny that they do that from time to time on. Alright, I feel like I haven't done any money songs for tonight, or maybe I have not done any money. Eddie Rabbit. Sorry, what am I saying? Okay, let's do Lucky with My Baby. This is a new one as well that I also learned a while back as well on this stream, of course. And alright, let's do that one, and then let's see. And I think it's the only song that I actually learned as well. So yeah, that's the only one that I have. And then let's do Michael Bolton's Never Get Enough of Your Love, which I haven't done in a minute as well for today, of course. Oops, I put that in caps. Okay, alright, we're gonna keep going here. Now that I'm able to, do things as well. And then let's do It Will Be by Kaiser Chiefs for funsies. And let's also do Purple Rain. Now that I'm wearing my official Prince t-shirt that I have on for today, as you can probably tell, I'm wearing it on stream because I wanted to anyways, because I did tell you guys that I wanted to wear this shirt on stream for today. So this is a Purple Rain, what? Purple Rain t-shirt from Prince, obviously. So this is obviously with the band name and the album logo, but you probably can barely see it, but it's there. It's the whole entire like t-shirt of like basically everything there. So yeah, it's a pretty cool shirt. I definitely did want to buy it. I'm a local Hot Topic in Universal City, working in Hollywood, California, because I live close by it anyways. I just live like far, like almost like 20 to 40 minutes away from there anyways, so which is a far place to go to anyways, especially on a weekend like this. So but I was there last weekend on Friday, like before the end of May, obviously, so that was fun. Got to explore some of the shops, and of course everything changed like right before the pandemic had happened. Obviously, things got to mean, a few things got diminished, obviously, because they weren't making enough money in business, obviously. So there were a few things that changed when I was there last week on Friday. In case I haven't told you, Christopher. So when I was there last week at the Universal City Walk last Friday, they changed a few things there that I did notice, and I did not even expect to see that happen. Obviously, they added this very cool art gallery that they had there, which involved obviously Marvel characters and some DC characters as well, which is super cool. They obviously had people sign these expensive items, obviously, which is obviously handcrafted by them, which was super cool as well. Which I did walk into. Of course, I saw not Thor. It was Loki from the Marvel series or Marvel movies, I guess. So which was super cool. It felt so realistically like you know as if a Tom was actually a real person, even though it was obviously handcrafted in wax, I believe, or something like that is what I'm assuming. So they also had Gal Gadot there dressed up as Wonder Woman, followed by what's her name? That one actress who played Harley Quinn. What's her freaking name? Is it Maggie? Not Maggie Simpson. Not Maggie Rogers. What's her freaking name? Maggie something. She's Australian, by the way. She's an Australian actor, but she did play Harley Quinn, of course. Margaret Robbie's. There you go. I couldn't think of it. I don't want to keep thinking Maggie for some reason, but it hit me just now. Margaret Robbie. Like she's the one that played the Harley Quinn character in the Suicide Squad movie, basically, which was super cool. I saw that as well, and then I also saw all the Star Wars collection, obviously, which was super cool as well. And then they also had the Jurassic Park set as well, like on the very right side of the entrance when you walk in there, so which was cool. And then after that, I noticed that the Hard Rock Hotel Cafe restaurant was obviously gone, and they turned it into something else. They turned it into this giant restaurant, which is totally different. I've never been in there before. I mean, I never tried it before. I never tried the food there, but it was pretty large. But at first, just thinking about it, just seeing how big it was, I thought it was cold, but it's there now. They made it there after they got rid of the Hard Rock Hotel Cafe, which I did love a lot, and of course they got rid of the giant electric LED light up guitar, which is no longer there anymore as well. And they also got rid of the skydiving, which was also kind of bummed out, which is obviously understandable. They got rid of that, and then they also knocked down the GameStop's video game store, which got turned into a comic book store now, which had a couple of collectibles here and there, which I did notice as well, which is something that I never seen before, which is super cool as well. And they also added, of course, the Raging Chicken fast food chain restaurant at City Walk, which is obviously new. So that's still new as well, and that's only a couple of things that they only added and changed as well when I was there at City Walk last week on Friday. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think that's anything else I have to share. So that's that for now. And yeah, cool. Alright, so we're going to do this Eddie Rabbit song. Sorry, I'm confusing with the last two names now. My apologies. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn off this for a bit, since obviously a little bit staticky, of course. And, alright. Let's do Rockin' With My Baby by Eddie Rabbit, which I haven't done in a minute here. Oops. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. And just wait for this until it finally stops, twitching and glitching out on me real quick. Come on. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just seeing some notifications popping up on my phone right now. Excuse me. Come on, come on, come on. Any minute now. Get any rabbit coming up here. Okay, here we go. I'm getting the chords now officially. Oops. Okay, here we go. There's that. Okay, we're good. Get rid of this live learn sign, since you're obviously not live learning it because I already know it already. Okay, then of course in the meantime I'm also gonna add Night Moves by Bob Seger, but I do have this one on my song list of course, and then I'm gonna do Christopher Cross's The Light Is On, which I haven't done here in a minute. Okay, and then let's also do, let me see, so this is a Coldplay actually. Let's do a Whisper, which we haven't done here in a minute as well. And if you've got any live learn suggestions for me to play on stream for tonight, Christopher, let me know. Or otherwise, I'm just going to do probably like maybe 1 or 2 more live learns for tonight, since I'm going to be, starting to wind down here in the bed for me where I'm at. So, yeah, just let me know what you want to hear for today. I know you're the only mod that I can trust and, have you be here until you're ready to, fall asleep soon, which I know it's sort of starting to get a little late for you, but I'll be here for another hour until you and I both take off after stream, of course. And yeah, all right, cool. This has been a fun stream so far, so thanks for hanging out and modding for tonight. Because it was good to see you, and yeah, thanks for being here, friend. So I'm coming on water in the meantime. Just quickly. Okay, get my capo. It should be good. Alright. Alright, this is called Rockin' My Baby by 80 Rabbit. This is a new song that I learned a while back here on stream, and hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. Rocking with my baby, rocking on the Saturday night. Close as we can be now, everything is feeling just right. Curl up on the sofa, and the lights are going low. There's a fire in the place. Love song on the radio, I'm rocking cool. That was called Rockin' With My Baby by Eddie Rabbit. Hope you guys enjoyed that song. Alright, cool. I haven't done that one in a long time, actually. Alright, cool. Alright, we got ourselves a live loop track of this song by Michael Bolton called Never Get Enough of Your Love, which I'm still sort of, getting used to this song since I've already heard it, familiar enough with it. So, yeah, that's that for now. Alright, cool. Switching guitars once again, as I always do. Alright. Okay. Let me get my auxiliary headphone jack holder and plug it in here so I can just loop it. Or just, and go to my drum track on my phone here and find the right one, of course. Alright. Let me see here. Let me just get rid of this ad, then we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for being here, Christopher, of course. I appreciate you for modding for me for tonight. And we'll definitely be out of here pretty soon, once we're done with stream, of course. And yeah, alright, cool. This is called Never Get Enough of Your Love by Michael Bolton, which I'm gonna get the lyrics for this song since I know the chords, of course, myself. I don't know how, but that's pretty much how I'm doing it. Okay. I haven't done this one in a little while, actually, here. Alright. Thank you, Christopher. I'm glad you're joining. I'm glad you could be here, my friend. I really do mean that. Seriously, thank you. That means a lot. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go. This is called Never Get Enough of Your Love by Michael Bolton, which we haven't done in a little while now. And hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. So alive when you're near. Sometimes it's pounding in my heart. All I can hear every day, every night. I feel my wings getting stronger. Moment passing by. Keep trying to tell my heart it's a matter of time till the feelings subside. Time doesn't change a thing, and I want you to know that I need you more than ever. Never get enough of your love. Giving all the time to the end of forever. Never get can't deny what I feel. The more I fall into the stream, more I know it's real. Just one to your touch, 'cause nothing else can satisfy. Hunger for your love. They say the time will come when the thrill is gone, so it keeps going strong. Time doesn't mean a thing, 'cause as good as it gets, but we'll just keep getting better. Never good enough for your love. It would only take me to the end of forever. Never good enough for your love. Heaven knows I tried, but I can't get enough of your love. The trouble is I never get enough. I never just can't live without you. Never enough, never enough. Your Heaven knows I tried, but I can't get enough of your love. Never, never got enough of your Alright, cool. That was called Never Get Enough of Your Love by Michael Bolton. You guys enjoyed that song. What a great song that is. Even though it's like one of the most, unpopular hits that's like super like not famously well known, but it's still a good song. I like it a lot. It's super like very straightforward, obviously. So, excuse me. Yeah, it's a very straightforward song. Because it does change keys, obviously going from one key to another. So, yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. So, yeah. All right, cool. I think we'll go ahead and put this on my other amp here, since I'm going to try to replace the batteries myself. Alright, thanks for being here, Christopher, of course. I appreciate you very much, my kind friend, of course. Alright. Cool. Alright. Go. Just gonna get the right chords for this one, of course. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong key. Whoopsies. Whoopsie does it. I was like, why am I doing it in that key? Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, let me go ahead and whoops. Whoopsie does it. That was totally unprofessional of me, but hey, we're trying. We're moving forward. Okay. Let me just quickly get my batteries from my little cassette deck here. Or cassette player, perhaps. Okay. Let me just quickly eject these batteries out. Should be all good. Okay, everything's all good. No. Okay, should be good. So I have way. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's do this song. It's been a while since I've used this amp, of course, on stream. Okay, everything's all good. You probably can't see my amp, but on my guitar at all. But I'm gonna probably place it somewhere. I don't know. Here maybe. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure that it's my guitar is seeable as well, because I'm trying to move so much stuff around here on my little desk here. But I'm gonna probably do it for now. Actually, right there, since you can probably see it clearly on my guitar here. But anyways. This is called Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs, and I hope you're friends with this one. And once again, happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for being here. And here we go. Let it never be said, woman sister, 'cause there's little else occupying my head. There is nothing on it except the function to breathe, 'cause I'm not really first, doesn't matter to me. Treating like of interest, tomorrow's cancelled. Let the clock be reset, and the pendulum's held. 'Cause there's nothing at all, except the space in between. Finding out what you call, and repeating your name. Could it be that you're joking with me, and you don't really see you with me? Could it be that you're joking with me, and you don't really see you with me? Alright, cool. That was called Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs. I hope you guys enjoyed that song. Alright, cool. Haven't done one in a minute. Alright, cool. Alright, we only have about like 4 songs in the queue as of right now, but if you want to throw anything for yourself as well, Christopher, you're more than welcome to throw a song list or Song in the Silence perhaps, or a live doing if you want. And yeah, just let me know if you want to hear my friend. Song is currently open, of course. You're more than welcome to drop a song in the silence if you want. And of course, if no pressure, you want to just continue just being you by just being here and just hanging out into the stream. That's okay too as well. Totally respect that, of course. And yeah, my friend, thanks for being here. Always good to see you. Cheers, buddy. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and do Princess Purple Rain now that I'm wearing a t-shirt on stream for today. Because why not? Let's do it. Because why the heck not? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I think I'm doing some other amp since I have that, flanger effect, whatever you want to call that thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is Purple Rain by Prince, and I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. Move this amp out of the way. Right, here we go. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time, see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you breathing in that purple rain. I never want to be on again, never. I only want to be some kind of friend. Baby, I can never see you from another. Such a shame, friendship hurts. And purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you underneath the purple rain. Honey, I know times are changing. Tell me I'll reach out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it and let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple You know what I'm talking about? Purple rain, purple rain. Only wanna see you, only wanna see you. In a purple rain. Alright, cool. That was called Purple Rain by Prince. I was doing a little bit of some improv since I know the recording kind of does that, that chord progressions of that, that funny like A flat and G flat chord, I believe. So it's kind of, tempting to just put it in there to create the atmosphere of that song itself. So that's pretty much what I did there. So, alright, cool. I love that song so much, especially for like a Friday night like this. Anyways, moving on. We're doing some Bob Seger, followed by some Christopher Cross and some Coldplay after that as well. So, yeah, if you want to get your song in, now feel free to do so. We're going to be here until like the end of stream, of course, until I finally decide to just say my goodbyes, of course, like I always do here on stream for tonight. Even though I started later, which I normally don't ever do at this time of night. Of course, I usually do it during the daytime, but we're kind of just making up lost time as we go. So, anyways. That's that for now. Okay, here we go. We're doing Night Moves by Bob Seger, which we haven't done here in a minute. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. So we're doing Bob Seger up next. Oh my god. Why does he keep doing that to me? Okay, I need the chords. Okay, switching guitars again. Cool. That's that for now. Okay, capo, of course. Alright. And once again, this is Night Moves by Bob Seger, and I revenue this one, and here we go. Let's do it. She was a black hair beauty, dark eyes. sweet summertime. We were in love, oh no, far from it. We were searching for some pie in the sky sun. We were just young and restless and bored, thinking about the soul. And we still love you every chance we could. To the back room alley or the trusty woods. Are you perishing? You think I'm better again? We were getting our share. Working on a night moon. Trying to lose the awkward teeny blues. Working on a night moon. In the summertime. In the sweet summertime, summertime. Oh, the lightning, yeah. Waiting on the thunder. Waiting on the thunder. I woke up last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves? We just don't seem to have much to lose. Strange how the night moves. With autumn closing in. From here, sorry. Night moves. Night moves. Night moves. Night moves. Yeah. Night moves. I remember. Night moves. Oh, I should remember the night moves. Night moves. Ain't it funny how you remember? Night moves. Funny how you remember. Night moves. I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember. Night moves. Oh, night moves. We were working and practicing. Night moves. Working and practicing. Night moves. All of the night moves. Night moves. Ooh. I remember, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Ooh. Night moves. I remember, Lord, I remember. Lord, I remember. Ooh, yeah. Oops. Alright, cool. That was called Night Moves by Bob Seger, which I'm not done in a little while there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do some Christopher Crossland coming up next, followed by some Coldplay, of course. So if anybody's got any last minute song requests to put in the song list, you're more than welcome to do so. Or otherwise, I'll just keep putting probably one or two more songs to end up on stream for today. But thanks to everybody who's been lurking, who's been chatting, who's been hanging out with me, of course. I appreciate it as always. And again, we did live streams today, so we probably may not get to the last two live streams that I've been wanting to find these, but we would definitely always come back for next Friday for more live streams, of course, which I always do every single stream. Only on Fridays, because that's the only time I can just, do specific live streams only on that day only. So, yeah, we probably won't, push it too much, but my voice is starting to get a little tired, you can already tell, so, yeah. Hey, Mom, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Hope work was good as well. Thanks for being here. We just did sung a Bob Seger song just now called "Night Moves," which is another. I'm drinking water today, so luckily you didn't caught me drinking juice because I'm not doing juice anymore, as I already told you, or as you already told me before that I'm not allowed to drink juice or soda. I'm just having water, but I'm also having coconut water for today as well. So yeah, so you're in good hands, mom. You're in good hands. You're in good luck. Okay, what to do? The Light Is On by Christopher Cross. But I want to request a song, Mom. We are just about, to end streaming here pretty soon, within like 10 minutes from now. But if you want to request a song, Mom, please feel free to do so now that you're here, of course. Thanks for being here, Mom. I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful, great Friday night. And yeah, this can right here is a coconut water can. Obviously, it has all the not minerals. It has the pulp inside of it, obviously. So it's definitely coconut water. So there's no sugar added as well. So there's that. And yeah, yes, I do love coconut water. It's definitely uh, water coconut friendly, basically, however I want to call it. But it's definitely eco friendly, as I would say, basically, quote unquote, eco friendly drink, which I do love a lot. So yeah, I do love coconut water. It's always healthy. It's always replenishing my thirst whenever I feel thirsty sometimes. So I do love coconut water and regular water, of course. But again, I'm not trying to, drink any juice or water due to my, health, my mental health, and all sorts of stuff, and trying to make sure that my, blood sugar stays, below or, whatever, But I'm not gonna get into that kind of stuff anyway, because it's not the space for that kind of talk anyway. So yeah. So all right. Anyways, free to request some songs, Mom, if you want. But if you don't want to, that's okay too. I totally get it. If you want to just be your true self. I don't know if I told you this, but Dad gave me money to buy me this cool Purple Rain Prince T-shirt that I got on Hot Topic when I was at City Walk last week on Friday. So this is the shirt that I'm wearing for today on street. Excuse me, by the way. But yeah, this is the shirt that I'm wearing today. As you can already tell, this is from his 1984 album, I believe, from that song Purple Rain, which I just did moments ago. You probably weren't here for that, but you probably were anyways. But it's a pretty cool song as to why I love wearing this shirt, because it's the most iconic song from that album anyways. So, which I'm sure you probably heard that song many times already yourself as well. But there's also a movie about it too if you want to watch it tonight, Mom. I think it's free to watch on YouTube, I believe, but it does have some weird scenes which I did not want to watch anyway. So, but it's a good movie, by the way. It came out in 1984, I believe, as well. So great movies, and I do have lots of respect for Prince, even though he passed away so soon because of an overdose when he obviously fell, not like fell, but he basically just passed out in an elevator basically, which was so sad and so soon. Anyways, that's that for now, and we're gonna do "The Light Is On" by Christopher Cross, which is up next. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm doing this one in a hot minute. But I'm gonna try to do this on my piano on my phone and see where this leads to, because it has been a minute since I've done this song on stream. But I'm gonna try to get the right chords for this one, because that's the only option I can do off my phone, because I can't do it on guitar because it's too impossible for me to do anyways. So there's that for now. And yeah, alright, thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here with me on this Friday night, even though we're about to just end stream pretty soon rather than later, obviously. So thanks, everybody, for just being your true selves. I sincerely appreciate y'all for just, even if you're lurking or not chatting, that's okay too as well. I appreciate every single one of you guys for just being so kind to me and just allowing me to express myself and just being, and yeah, all those things. Ooh, good request, Mom. Nice. We're definitely do that for you after these two songs, after I do this song by Christopher Cross called "The Light Is On," which I haven't done here in a hot minute, but I do love me some Christopher Cross songs, and I just think he has the most, way of just trying to, share the love of his music as well, and I'm a big fan of his music, of course, only because I just keep hearing that song sailing in my head whenever I just hear it randomly just pop into my head from time to time on it as well. So yeah, you can definitely Christopher, if you're still here, my friend, while you're modding, obviously, if you wouldn't mind closing the song lists, please, and thank you very much in advance. And yeah, that'll be probably our last three songs for today, actually, since my mom requested a song already. So Yeah. All right. Let me just get the right chords for this since before I start playing it on stream here. Let's see. Okay, so I think it's the right chords, I believe. So we got ourselves this chord. Okay, just trying to get the chords right here. I believe that's A flat minor, of course. Okay, and then I believe that's D flat minor 9. Of course. Then we got ourselves E major, of course. Let me see here. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit tricky one to do anyways on stream since I'm trying to switch places here. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this one as well, so. Oops, it's a bit too loudy. Okay, it's here. Okay, so. Okay, I think I kind of got it anyways, but anywho, this is Christopher Cross's The Light Is On, and I appreciate to do this song, and it's been a while since I've done this one, so here we go. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go ahead and close the song lists since we're almost done with stream here for tonight, so yeah. Alright, here we go. This is Light Is On by Christopher Cross, and I hope you're enjoyed this one. It's been a while since I've done this one, so fingers crossed for me, please. Here we go. Let me just make sure that I also okay, here we go. Is it true? Is it mine? Never was the kind that could draw the line. Are you the free given? Is this kind of world you could live in? But it's alright, the light is on. The darkness is run to hide. But it's alright, the light is on. But the darkness is just outside your window. Beating down, working the sound of the rain. Driving you crazy, making lazy. You know it doesn't rain. But it's alright, the light is on. The darkness is run to hide. It's alright, the light is on. But the darkness is just outside. Is it yours? Is it mine? I was never the kind. On the line. Are you free? Unforgiven is the kind of world you can live in. But it's alright, the light is on. The darkness has come to hide. But it's alright, the light is on. But the darkness is just outside. Yeah, well, it's alright. The light is on. The darkness has come to hide. But it's alright. The light is on. But the darkness is just outside your window. Alright, something like that. Of course, you did a song, by the way. That was called The Light Is On by Christopher Cross, which I haven't done here in a long minute. So I try my best, but it may not be perfectly perfect, but I did try though. It's been a while since I've done a song as well. But just the chords itself just can be a little bit complicated sometimes when I'm just trying to just see there's so many slash chords available when I'm trying to just figure out how I'm gonna play it on stream for today, obviously. So yeah, it was a challenge though, but I am trying my best to push myself to not make it perfect, but I just like to just try out these things and make sure that I always do it to give it people some justice, obviously. So yeah, all right, cool. Let me just quickly make sure that the light is brighter here, since I can obviously tell. But anyways, let me see. Let me actually fix that once more, because I don't know, it doesn't look right. It looks too choppy for me for some reason. Stupid thing scared the crap out of me. Anyways, that's that for now. Alright, cool. I think we should be good for now. Alright, we're gonna do a Whisper by Coldplay, and then we're gonna end it off with Mom's Request, Call Wake Me Up by Avicii, which we would definitely do, since we're obviously a little later on time like we normally do. But anyways, that's that for now. And alright, cool. Thanks, friends, for being here for today. I appreciate you, of course. And we got 2 more songs left in us for tonight. And I know it's getting already late for our friend Christopher, who's currently still modding for me at the moment. But I don't know how you're doing it, my friend. I don't know how you're able to stay up a little later than our usual, friendly time at this night hour. So massive props to you, my friend Christopher. Thanks for staying up a little later than you normally would. I appreciate you for just being here, my friend. I sincerely appreciate your support however you can. And yeah, thanks for being here, my dude. It's always good to have you here. Okay, here we go. I've done this one in a minute. Okay, here we go. This is a Whisper by Coldplay, and I hope your friends enjoy this one. Here we go. Whisper, 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 whisper. Whisper, 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 whisper. I hear the sound taking apart whisper, whisper, whisper. I still have these questions. Please, oops, please, please don't explain. Should I go forwards or backwards? Don't explain. I still can go back to you. Whisper, 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 whisper. Whisper, 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 whisper. Here, sorry. I hear a sound taking a part. Under your face, I remember too many I hear the sound taking a part. Come back and look for me whisper, 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 whisper. Whisper, 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 whisper. Alright, cool. That was called A Whisper by Coldplay. Hope you guys enjoyed that song. Alright, you guys, we got one last request for today. Thanks so much, everybody who's been tuning into my stream, who's been lurking, chatting with me. I appreciate those two as well. And yeah, we got one last song from my mom. And alright, thanks for being everybody. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And this will be our last song for tonight because I know it's already getting late for some of our folks here. And yeah. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this in this key for now. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Again, this is our last and final song of the evening because I want to make sure that we get the heck out of here and, you know, have you guys do whatever you guys need to catch up on doing for this coming weekend. And whatever it is you get up to this weekend, I hope it's a good one for you guys. Wishing you lots of, you know, positivity, love, and peace out to the world, to everybody else. And yeah, it's been a fun stream so far, guys. So thanks for being here. Thanks for just hanging out with us. Appreciate you all very, very much. And this is the last song for tonight. And here we go. Alright. This is Wake Me Up by Avicii. Going to my mom for the request. And here we go. Hold on, I think I did it wrong. One more time. Falling, fading my way in the darkness. Guided by a beating heart. I can tell where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. Tell me I'm too young to understand. Say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 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 Alright, cool. That was our last and final song of the tonight. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking around and for being up so late in your time zone. I don't know how you guys are doing now. That's crazy. I will be dead asleep at that time anyways. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us on this Friday night. We'll be signing off for now and just hanging and find somebody to raid for now. And guys, don't forget to check out my brand new YouTube video that I posted today, this morning. If you haven't already, make sure you do so. It's a brand new cover by Randy Travis called Heart of Hearts, which I've never done before. So that's a brand new country cover that I've posted today. So if you want to check that video out after the stream, make sure you do so. I'd love to hear you guys' response, and of course you like the video and comment down below what you thought of it, of course. So yeah, I think that's all the answers that I have for today, actually. So, but I'll definitely be posting some more brand new YouTube covers for you guys to check out for next week. I will definitely be posting them as they get uploaded by next week. And of course, I will definitely be uploading these VODs over the weekend as well, in case anybody has missed it or they want to watch it. You know, I'll definitely be posting Monday's VOD tomorrow, as well as, you know, today's VOD on Sunday, of course, which I always do because, again, I don't stream on weekends. I always take weekends off to kind of just decompress and just catch up on just filming YouTube videos, which I always do every single weekend, of course. So that's pretty much what I do on weekends. I record, film YouTube covers, all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be thinking about what song I'm going to be picking out for myself to have you guys, of course, watch my videos for next week. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, all right. Thanks, friends, for being here. Appreciate you. I'm going to find some in the raid right now on Twitch for tonight. And please stick around for the raid, everybody. And we'll see. Here's live right now on Twitch right now. Let's see. Got a couple of friends that are probably on right now, who I'm assuming who are live at this point. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just looking to see who I can raid. Just give me just 1 second, you guys. Thanks for sticking around, by the way. me just see here real quick. I'm gonna try to see if I can live learn this. Not live learn. Let me see if I can try to rate out to this person, because I feel like I've never rated them before, but I feel like they might be, I don't know, not able to have their stream or rates turned off, I believe. Excuse me. But please copy this raid, comment friends, and let's see if we can raid MC. But if not, I can always try to always find someone else different for tonight, of course, like I always do, because I never tend to try to run out of any options, of course. So thanks everybody for being here, and please stick around for the raid, and we'll be back again, of course, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week, of course, as we always do, because that's pretty much what my stream schedule. So you want to stay up to date, I stream mostly during the day, which is obviously 12 p.m. Pacific, my time, which would be 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So thanks everybody for being here for tonight. Appreciate you all so much. And we're going to go ahead and raid our friend MC Official, who's live on Twitch right now, doing a Friday night chill stream, of course, on her channel. So thanks everybody for sticking around. Appreciate you all so much. And we're back on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Be excellent to each other. And be kind to yourself as well, my friends. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye.